Crusoe?
It was just a story that I felt had to find its way to the screen, and like a lot of films, it took many years to get there.
The novel by Dick King Smith is really a wonderful, charming story. It's a story about a family and how they're affected by this creature who unexpectedly comes into their lives.
Our main character, Angus, his mother is the housekeeper of the lodge that's at the side of the loch. At the start of our story, he finds this egg in a rock pool of the loch.
Promise me you can keep the secret. I'll not breathe a word. What is it?
It looks like a water horse. They're not supposed to be real.
I think stories that deal with legends and myths allow for multiple layers and layers of complexity and metaphor and allegory. I think that's built into those kind of things, which are always really interesting stories to tell. But to have a script these days that have this many levels working for it, it's very unusual, and that's why I was so stubborn over the years of trying to get this made, because I felt like it was unique and very original.
We really tried to keep the charm and the local color, that specific Scottish charm that Dick King Smith captured so beautifully in his book. We tried to hang on to that and expand on it where we could.
The water horse is said to be the rarest of all creatures. There can be only one in the world at a time.
I think when people see this movie, they're going to be astounded by the visual effects and by the reality of Crusoe. They're going to feel like they're seeing a real performance from the water horse, that it's not just, an animated creature, but a real living, breathing thing.
In the original concept drawing of this creature, we used, I think, about a half a dozen different animals in the face and in the body of Crusoe. If you look closely at the original concept drawing, you will see around the eye, it's an eagle's eye, and there's a little bit of a snout of a horse, and then there's some dog in there, and there's a dinosaur, and there's even a little giraffe in there. Because we wanted it to have this sort of odd sense of, I've seen that creature, but I'm not quite sure what it is, and so we put all these different animals into the concept of what Crusoe might look like.
There you are.
The water horse is not just a creation of the visual effects department. He's a real character. When you look at the water horse, you feel that you're looking at a creature with a soul, and that's part of the magic of this movie.